Hey everybody, it's Dragon Age Part 5-9, I believe, and we are in the Gauntlet.
My dearest child.
You mock the memory of my father, whatever you are.
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. Ah, I know you miss me. My death and my life no longer have a hold on you. This is how it should be. Set your eyes on the horizon. Do not look back, and do not falter. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
I don't know what he gave me, hold on. Certainly not a studded leather helm. It's probably a weapon. I wish it, you know, like, the thing is when you scroll down it highlights the things. Oh, I think it might be that amulet there. Alright, let's just move on. Anytime. To fight your own party here. Roaming down with Ox. And over there, and Win over in the other corner. And it's over. Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker. As we have faith in the Maker, so we must have faith in our friends. Okay, this is a bit of a puzzle room. Alright, Liliana.
These are like...
Sure. Okay, Ogren, you're going to be the one to go across here.
One at a time to get across.
Alright, Win.
Where you left me. Go on.
So you just move one character slowly across by doing this. There we go. One more.
What now?
Should be good. Alright. Let's do this. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. So we're all gonna get naked. Let's get nude. And apparently I'm covered in blood still. That's just very bizarre. And you can just walk through the fire then.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I don't have to do that on the raw, do I? Now, I believe it puts your equipment back on for you. So, yep. And Ogren just leveled up. Nobody touched his junk, though. Strength, and Constitution we're going to do. And And let's see, I believe I filled out his entire thing down here for two-handed. So, let's see, and I filled out Berserker. So I can fill out the rest of Warrior, or I could do Reaver. Let's see. Well, the rest of Warrior. We give him Precise Striking. Here it is, the Urn of Sacred Ashes, finally. Told you it was an epic quest.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
Ah, don't get your knickers in a twist, sweet cheeks. I don't know how mystical this urn really is. The lyrium veins in these walls are richer and purer than any I've sensed in a while. It's doing things, changing this temple and everything in it.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
That's it? Thought it would be bigger.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. We're going to take a pinch of the ashes. That's all there is to it. Oh, man. Okay, let's get out of here, huh? There's a couple of things we can check, like these unfortunate adventurers. Red steel helmet, bolt of the Magister Wards, and a golden demon pendant. Look over here too. Unlock. Greater health poultice and
Moving on.
nearly 5 silvers. This side as well. Unlock. Spirit Shard. Both of these doors will get you out to the mountaintops. Let's go out there. And you don't have to backtrack all the way through the other part of the temple either. You could, I believe you could access the world map straight from the mountaintop, so we'll be doing that. Overwhelmed. No dragon out here either. Took care of the dragon. That's the Rune Temple, but a few caverns. Could have sworn there was a way to go to the world map from here. Grab some of this one. Oh, there is some stuff here. Unlock. Trade Manifest. A Dragon Bone Axe. Unlock. Reinforced leather helmet.
It's done, naturally.
I thought you could access the world map from here. Apparently not. Maybe I'm wrong. Check the other side. There's the remains of quote-unquote Andraste, which I have my doubts. Alright, let's just head back this way. To the Rune Temple. Well, actually, wait. Do I want to go to the Rune Temple or the caverns? You know what? The Rune Temple. Because I believe that's the shortcut way out, because you had to go through the Rune Temple and through the caverns to get to the mountaintop. And I believe this is a shortcut back directly to the Rune Temple. Alright, let's see, where am I? Ah yeah, this is this area that was previously all caved in, so I couldn't get out of there. I couldn't go that way, but now we can just get straight out of here. Oh, oh, oh. So no, you can't access the world map directly. There we go, I'll be able to talk to Brother Genetivi on the way out. He should be somewhere around here. Yeah, there he is, I think.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Show him the ashes.
Is that? There's some dust on... No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Grueling. They were tests.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
That is not wise. Many will try to exploit this discovery.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
I wish people wanted to share me more often. Especially the ladies. I want more ladies to share me.
I will spread this good news or die trying.
Well, if something bad comes of this, it's your fault.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Alright. Now let's get out of here. Alright, let's head... Actually... First things first, let's head to the Redcliffe Castle. Bring the ashes directly to Arleman to finish up this leg of our journey. Nobody here yet. I guess you have to wake the Arl first. There are some guards out there at least.
Yes.
Talk to Van Tegan.
You return. Might you have news?
I found the urn.
You have. Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Alrighty then. Well, something's happening. And he's awake.
Where am I?
You're in bed, dumbass.
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
And so you tell him everything. Killed 1,989 enemies. That is a lot of enemies.
This is most troubling.
He's all up to date now.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
If you'd like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
I'll give it the win. Thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
But you can unite the nobility against Loghain, can't you?
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
Loghain must capitulate, then.
I agree. Loghain will pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
It comes out.
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
What about Alistair? What do you mean?
You don't know?
I meant to tell you when we were approaching Redcliffe, but
Alistair is King Merrick's illegitimate son. He is Kaelan's half-brother and has a claim to Ferelden's throne.
That explains a lot. How fortuitous that he survived Ostagar.
I imagine Duncan kept Alistair out of the battle for this very reason.
I never thought it would come to this. When Kaelan got married, everyone thought it was best to just have me step aside. It was a relief, actually. I don't want to be king. I never did. Even when Kaelan died, I guess I hoped that something else would present itself.
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
I say we proceed with your plan.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
So now we're going to find out what happens to Jowan.
Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I have done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He has cooperated willingly, though he has little choice.
You damn him with faint praise, I see. Then there is nothing more to say. Jowan, I hereby sentence you to death. May the Maker show you the mercy we cannot.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however. if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denerim now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
Okay, so we're going to be moving over to Denerim, which is going to become kind of our home base. Arleman actually has an estate there, which we could use in place of the camp, although I'll still use the camp on occasion that I need to, that I need to rest in the wild or, whatever.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
Here we are.
Loghain, this is an honor. That the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. It's Queen, and I lead her armies.
Considering Ostagar, perhaps we need a better general.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? Here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
I am Jareth of the Grey Wardens.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't accept the sympathies of deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, after Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. Truly, it is an embarrassment of riches.
Enjoy your moment. It will end soon enough.
You are either very bold or very stupid to threaten the Ten before witnesses.
Enough, Carthian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight. Selfish ambitions to the throne.
You're the one who divided Ferelden.
I was not talking to you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
What do we do now?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us.
We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the landsmeet then.
Alright, well, I just leveled. Like I said, this is the home base, so we've ended the Arl of Redcliffe, and therefore all of the non-linear portions of the game, and we're now in the home stretch, and we're going to be doing the Landsmeet storyline, but we have side quests to wrap up, other things to do. A lot of that's going to be done in the next video. I will see you then.